is so unjust, children.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Jade. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, hello, hello, hi. So I just wanted to come on today and do this very kind of natural but super smoky, kind of everyday smoky look. There's no liner, there's no lashes. It's just very kind of smoky and a lighter smoky. It's not like a black smoky, so it's very wearable. You could do it. You could do it. You could do it, guys. All right, so if you want to learn more about how to complete this look, then keep on watching. Keep on watching. Keep on watching. Okay, so I'm starting off with my favorite foundation duo once again. This is the Hourglass stick. Okay, so now I'm just taking the Dior Forever foundation and I'm using number 33 and I'm using my damp beauty sponge. This one is from Morphe. It is super amazing, super affordable. I love it because it has like this flat side and also kind of like the pointy side. So it really helps to kind of get flat on the face and really get into the skin. Well, currently I am on some PTO that may turn into a leave at my job just because it's been a really kind of stressful time at my work and I may need to take some time off to kind of focus on myself, get myself back together, and I honestly feel like there's nothing wrong with that. I kind of felt for the longest time that I was a little bit ashamed, like, you know, I'm just gonna push harder. I'm just gonna work harder so that, you know, it doesn't affect me. I'm not gonna be one of those people that take a leave, take some time for myself. But honestly, I came to a point where I actually need that time. Like, what the heck? Why would I deprive myself of that? Why would I not want to take care of myself? So I'm doing it and I'm really excited about it because I feel like I really need it and to kind of recuperate and gather myself and get better. So I'm excited. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my concealer and highlight and conceal. I go in with my Mercier setting powder and just start baking underneath my face. Bake, bake, bake. So I'm gonna take the pointy side of my beauty blender again and just put this right underneath my eye. You know, one thing that I learned, you guys, about makeup is that a little bit goes a long way. It for sure does. I used to always think that I needed to cake things on, put them on more so that they last longer or that they're just on there. And that's really just not the case. Like it's so true. A little bit really does go a long way. So, okay. So I have drier skin, so I'm not gonna leave that baking for too long. Your feet are cold, Amaya. Okay. So now I'm gonna take my Morphe brush, my Morphe R7. It is dirty, you guys. Don't judge me for having dirty brushes. And my mineralize skin finish in medium golden from MAC, and I'm just going to set my skin. Okay, so I'm going to take my Hoola bronzer. Okay, so I'm going to take my Hoola bronzer and start putting some color back into my face. This is a Morphe kind of angled blush brush that I really like to use for my bronzer because it really kind of just hugs the face. And I'm gonna just bronze it up into my skin. I'm gonna do my blush and contour and all of that right after I do my face. I just wanted to put my eyes, I just wanted to put some color back into my skin. So it looks like that. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette, which I'm totally into. I'm gonna go in first with Raw Sienna, which is this color here in the corner. And I'm gonna take my fluffy eyeshadow brush, and then I'm gonna go into my crease and just blend this transition color right into my crease area, going back and forth in windshield wiping motions. Okay. And then just going, once I get a lot of the product deposited on my lid, I'm just gonna go back over and just kind of do small circles right at the top of the eyeshadow. So it looks like that. Let me see if I can make this a little bit brighter. There we go. So I think for today we're gonna do kind of like a day smoky. Something like smoky eye for sure, but a little bit more wearable for the daytime. So it's not super dark and heavy. But say you just want to be fierce and wear a smoky eye during the day, which is totally fine, totally doable. Especially if you work somewhere that is, you know, like you have to see a lot of people, you want to look fierce, but you don't want to be too scary. Like, that's a lot, girl, that's a lot. So it takes a little bit of patience, you guys, but if you get it down pat, you don't really have to like take too much time on it, but you really just want to make sure that your eyeshadow is nice and blended. Okay, so now we're gonna go in. So since this is gonna be a smoky eye, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a darker shade just to kind of deepen the color. And in this palette, I'm using this shade called Real Gar. And this is the Modern Renaissance palette. So it's just a little bit of like a deeper shade. It is a little bit warm. And I'm gonna take that shade right, oh Maya, yeah, huh? And I'm gonna take this shade right underneath my eyeshadow. Yeah, hi. I love you. Yeah. Hmm? Yeah. Yeah? Okay. And I'm taking this shade right underneath my transition shade. So I'm not putting it right on top of it, I'm kind of putting it right underneath it on my lid. Okay, so I'm just working on blending, kind of going back and forth, making sure that the color is nice and blended. Okay, so now that that is nice and blended out, okay, so I'm gonna go in with this color called Primavera. Looks like that. I'm gonna take my finger and then just put that right onto my lid. When you apply your shimmer shades right on your lid with your finger or a brush that is damp with like a Fix Plus spray or any type of face mist, it helps the color to deposit nicely, helps it to show. Are you putting my beauty blender under your armpit? Are you putting my beauty blender? Are you cleaning your armpit with it? That's so nice. Thank you. Oh, that's great. Great. Oh yeah, nice. Okay. Thank you. So once you get the color on there, like really nice and deep, kind of like the color that you really want, then you just want to go back over and blend the top of it so that there are no harsh lines. So it looks like that. Okay, so now to smoke it out for daytime, you always want to use a shade that's not black, that is a little bit more of a deeper shade to smoke it out, but is not like super dark. So I'm gonna go in with this color called Cypress Umber, which is this one right there. Same exact brush. And I'm just gonna go in the outer third of the eye, which is right out here, and kind of deposit the product on there. Like tap it on so it gets it there nice and dark. And then you're just going to work on kind of blending out the edges so it's not super, so it's super blended. So it looks like that so far. I am going to put a little bit of translucent powder on the bottom of my eyelid just to kind of, so if there is any fallout with this darker color, then it'll catch it. So I can just brush it away. I'm just going to stick this right underneath here to catch the fallout. That is the secret, you guys. And yes, I'm using my beauty blender with my baby's armpit that she just put on it. Okay, so I'm just tapping a little bit more brown on there just to make it a little bit deeper. And then whatever is left on the brush, hopefully not that much, I'm just going to go back over and then blend it out so that it's nice and blended around the other colors that I used. So it looks like that. The whole point is that you want to make sure everything is nice and blended so that it looks like a very cohesive piece of art on your eyelid. And then in between this shimmer shade and the dark shade in the outer corner, I'm just going to take this color again, this raw sienna that I used in my crease color, and then just blend in between those two colors with that one. So it looks like that. It's a very nice and blended kind of smoky look. Okay, so I'm going to do the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's what it looks like, you guys. It's a very smoky but really fun kind of look that you can have for the day. So I'm going to take, so I put some translucent powder over here to catch any fallout, but I'm going to put a little bit more to kind of clean up the bottom of my lid before I start putting any shadow on the under part of my eye. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this and just kind of tap it. I feel like this is another reason why this Morphe sponge is so awesome, because it has like this straight edge. So for me, I always like to clean up my eyeshadow like that. You don't have to, but I feel like it looks cleaner. It kind of gives me a little bit of an eye lift. So I'm just going to stick a little bit more right over here just to kind of clean up my eyeshadow. This is kind of the same, it gives you like the same effect that like the tape, I don't know if you guys ever seen like the tape thing that people do. They put tape there. It gives you kind of the same effect. Okay, so that's what that looks like. So now I'm gonna take a pencil brush. Yeah, naked baby, you gotta put a shirt on. You gotta put a shirt on. Alright, so now I'm gonna take a pencil brush that looks like this. This is from Morphe as well. And I'm gonna go in with these two colors here on this corner. This is Realgar and Cypress Umber again. So I'm gonna take the reddish orangey color and let me brush underneath my eye really fast. You don't want it baking there for too long, especially if you have drier skin. So brush that away. Okay, so now I'm just going to take this color and right underneath my eye, just kind of blend this right underneath there. And then do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so it looks like that, and then I'm going to take the darker color and right on top of that, closer to my lash line as possible, I'm just going to put that right on top so that you can kind of still see the orange, but then you get the brown on top of it. So it looks like that, nice and smoky for the day. So now I'm gonna go in and do my brows off camera because I know you guys seen that routine before, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that my eyebrows are on and popping, I'm gonna move on to my face really fast. My eyes are a little bit watery today, so I'm just gonna take a break from my eyes for a second and do a little bit more of my face. Okay, so you guys, I already bronzed my face. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of contour. So today I'm gonna use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette to contour, and I'm gonna go in with this shade in the middle here and a blending brush, and then kind of like right in from the top of my ear, sorry my dog is barking, to the corner of my mouth is where I want my contour to go. So I'm just kind of concentrating the color there, and then just blending out whatever's left on the brush. So kind of like in this part of the cheek is where you want majority of the color, and then whatever's left on the brush, you just want to blend that down. So it looks like that. So we're just getting, that side was just with the bronzer, this side we're just really chiseling out the face. I'm just gonna chisel out my forehead a little bit because yes, I have a 10 head. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Just kidding. I love you. Okay, and then right underneath my jawline here. And then right underneath my jawline on the other side. This just really helps to snatch your face up. Okay, so then I'm just taking my powder brush, and just making sure everything is nice and blended so that there's not too much product in one area. And then I'm gonna take this color to do a little bit of brightening underneath my eyes. And it's this color right here in the middle. It's kind of like a banana color. Living for this. Put a little bit on my forehead right here. A little bit down my nose because I'm about to contour my nose. Snatched. Okay, so then I'm just gonna blend this all out a little bit. That is a buy, you guys. If you haven't bought it, buy it. It's worth it. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a little bit of blush and use my Morphe blush palette. Hi, I'm beautiful. Look how beautiful I am. So pretty. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this color here, which is called Unapologetic, which I feel like is the theme of my life at the moment. Yes, so I'm gonna take a little bit of that. Go ahead and concentrate some of that right on the cheek, and then blend upwards, just to kind of create some color back into my face. Bring some color and some life and some love back into the face. Yes. What do you want to play with? No, you can't play with the phone. What are you doing? You want daddy? Okay, so I feel like for dry or oily skin, it's really okay to bake under here for as long as you want, because it helps you to have a cleaner look under here. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my favorite highlighting. Yeah. You need to put a shirt on you. You can't. Daddy's not going to be happy if I post this and you have no shirt on. Okay, so I'm going to use my favorite highlighting duo right now, which is this Fenty Beauty in the Chic Freak and Girl Next Door. Okay, so I just decided to do mascara on my little tiny baby lashes, but I feel like for every day when you go to work, you don't usually throw on lashes, so I want to keep it very natural, very everyday, smoky look. Okay, so I'm gonna use this Fenty Beauty lipstick that I got, which I am in love with her lipsticks, you guys. I love the pigment. I love the little packaging. It is so stinking cute. This color right here is called Spanked. Spanky Spank. And I love how it comes with a little like FB on the tip. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's really cute. So I'm just gonna apply this on the lips. It's a kind of like a really pretty kind of rust color. I love this color. I love how creamy, I love how pigmented, and I just love the texture. This is the MAC lip gloss in Painted On. I'm just gonna add a little bit to the middle. And it just gives it a little bit of something extra. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a very everyday, smoky kind of look. It's not super dramatic with lashes and liner and like way out there. It's for when you're going to the grocery store, when you're going to the office, when you're going on your business trip. It's not too loud, it's not too much. It's the just right amount of smoky and skin. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you love it, please do me a favor and just comment what you feel about it, how you like the look, what you would do differently if you could. And then like and then subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And yeah, I hope you guys have a really great rest of your day or night or week or weekend, whenever you're watching this. I love you guys so much, and I hope you really enjoy and take a moment to live life and enjoy every single moment, because it is wonderful. Have a great rest of your day. Bye. And then you can watch my baby eating some chocolate pandas because she has to stuff her face. And yes, she doesn't have a shirt on because she's going through the stage where she doesn't want to wear any clothes. And she's grumpy. Why are you so grumpy? Huh?